Game 2 of the Wolfpack Pumpkin Bash. And we get the Wolfpack. So Cottage Grove played yesterday, played Osseo. We talked about it yesterday, but they won 5-1. Score probably should have been a lot worse. They missed some big opportunities, put a lot of shots on net. Number 97, Thompson. And where's the other one? Number 74, I believe. Did a lot of damage for him yesterday. Their top line's pretty good. They've got some good size. Not sure which goalie we're going to see in net today for them. I'm assuming the other goalie, Carbon, played in net yesterday against Osseo. Wish Mr. Blaine Raff well today. He is out. Good luck at your tourney, sir. I have not heard. Mr. Zanin is on the bench today, still healing from his injury. I haven't heard if Woodbury won their playoff football game or not. Looks like we're down to our last 40 seconds of warm-up. See if the boys can come out a little faster today than they did yesterday. We put it together in the second and the third. We'll see how it goes today. Should be a fun one. I have a feeling this will be a dogfight. All right, here we go. So today, for some reason, we get 15 minutes. Not sure what the difference is. Tried a little different setup with the rig today, too. So hopefully we have a few less issues with things flying all over the place. All right, Blaine gone today. We're going to shift up a few lines. Looks like Quinner and Anderson back at D. Brady taking the first face off with Luke and Schmitty. And here we go for the first, back to 14 minutes. Here we go, first 14. Face off tied up underneath, kick back to Quinn. Quinn's going to go far side for Anderson. Anderson playing up the wall. Puck bounces hard. Nice glove save by Brady as Brady gets taken down at the blue line, and Cottage Grove's going to come up the near side wall. Here comes number 74. He was one of them to watch. Oh, big hit. No call. Back out to the point for Cottage Grove. Low shot goes wide. Cottage Grove's got a student cheering section. Cromer going backside. Back out to the point for Cottage Grove. Quick shot. Blocked out in front by their own player. And Quinn's going to play off the wall and clear the puck back out to the neutral zone. Cottage Grove resetting. Deflects back in. They're going to have speed. Good battle by Quinter to slow them down. We were getting an impromptu line change. Can't tell with the steering section. Cottage Grove's going to come out with it in behind the net. Back all the way out. Gets deflected all the way back into their zone. Cottage Grove's chipping off. Quick shot. Stick save. Brooks now playing through. He gets tied up. Cottage Grove's going to keep the puck in deep. Centering pass intercepted by Alex. Can't clear out. Oh, block shot by the D. And Cottage Grove putting a lot of pressure on. Puck gets deflected wide. They are definitely faster than what we saw yesterday. Back out to the point. Mishandled at the top of the circles. As they're going to dump in deep. Puck comes into the near corner. Henry digging in deep. Cottage Grove is going to hit. Look at Brody. Brody's got a little bit of room. Coming in hard. Oh. Shot gets deflected wide by the Cottage Grove D. Can't get on net. And coming back the other way. Nice play by Brody to deflect the puck. Henry's going to dump in. We're trying to get a quick change. Cottage Grove. Oh, puck intercepted by Brady. Brady makes a move. Oh, big save by the Cottage Grove goalie. Hopefully he gets back ready. Face off one back, trying to go back door. Gets intercepted. Now Cottage Grove coming back the other way. Here comes 96. Quinn pushes them out, comes back into the corners. They're going to dump into the far side. Cam trying to play up the boards. Nice play by Brady and Cam to slow him down. Can't hold in. And Cottage Grove sets back up at their own blue line again. Mishandled at the blue line, played up the far boards. Centering pass over. Knocked off the puck by Anderson and Quinter. Puck now in behind the net. Again, can't tell. It looks like Benny's down in the corner. Oh, man. Ow, it's just enough stick on it. I thought that one went in. It actually hit the side of the net after the deflection. Nobody seems to know who the penalty's on, so let's see who they put in the box. Looks like Cottage Grove's going to take a seat. Cheering section disagrees over here. So 10:50 left in the first, and we're going to go on a power play. Near circle. Face off one back, controlled by Cottage Grove. We're going to rim high off the glass. That's going to go the length of the ice. We're going to stay right here. And it looks like the ref begrudgingly picks up the mouthpiece sitting on at the red line. So round two for Alex. Face off controlled by Cottage Grove behind the net. They're going to go high off the boards. Held in by Brooks. Luke's going to pick up, try to play through. Knocked off the puck. Schmitty with the loose puck. Low shot. And here comes Cottage Grove with a lot of room. Coming in wide. Nice play by Alex and Brooks. They're going to knock him off the puck. Picks up at the top of the circles. Body saved by Al. And Brooks going to rim hard near side. Picked up by Schmitty. Nice little chip pass. Just held out. 74 makes a move. Oh, and we're going to get called for a hook by Schmitty. Heck of a defensive play by Schmitty on that one. Number 74 is good. net are not wanting to stay put. So, all right, so we're going to do a minute 8 of 4-on-4. Face off tied up underneath. Just held in by Cottage Grove. They're going to throw a quick shot. Body save. Al's going to cover. Oh, face off controlled by Cottage Grove. Good pressure by Jack. Slows him down a little bit. Quinn now tying up on the boards. Quinn's going to rim net far side. Jack's going to play off the boards on the far wall. Trying to clear the puck out. Finds Brady. Brady with a little bit of room. Trying to make room. Oh, off angle shot deflected right out in front, but we don't have anybody home to get a shot off. We're going to overskate. Quinn plays off the boards. We're going to dump into the zone. Cottage Grove coming back the other way now. Speed by number 6. Looking for a corner. He gets pushed out wide. Back out to the point. Good pressure by Jack. They're going to dump in deep. Anderson now trying to tie up in the corner. Back to the point. Back off the wall. Top of the circles. Comes near side circle. Back to the point again. They're out of the box. We got 45 seconds. Al with the save. Tied up underneath. Oh, puck bouncing everywhere. Somebody's laying on Alex. He can't make the save, but cleared out. Couple of big saves, and we're going to get an icing. That away, boys. Al is not happy with his post. Looks like his left post will not stay put. So 33 seconds left of the penalty kill. Face off finally controlled by Cottage Grove. Played off the glass. Top of the circles. Back door. Oh, pad saved by Al into the corner. We can't clear out as Cottage Grove holds in. Brooks trying to get the puck out. That was a hand pass. Hand pass. There we go. That was called. We're going to come back out here with 11 seconds. Good vision by the ref. I'm surprised he saw it. He was back at the red line. So Alex with the face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off one back. Henry's going to pick up at the bottom of the circles. Pressure by Cottage Grove. Ties everybody up. Henry's going to play through, though. Nice play by Henry to get through. Penalty done. Trying to chip the puck up. Cottage Grove's going to control. Here comes 74 again. I'm going to have to learn his name. Quick shot. 6-save. Bad rebound. Oh, Al gets a piece of the second one, too. Off the wall. Intercepted by Cottage Grove. Quick shot. Stick save by Al. Cottage Grove controlling him behind the net. Pressure by Alex in the corner now. Henry coming in to help out. Tied up, and what are we calling? What are we calling now? Are we going back into the box? Looks like Henry's going to take a seat. They called a cross check. So 7-18. Brady out for the faceoff. Faceoff tied up underneath. Brady's going to kick back into the corner. Cottage Grove runs into each other, so we're going to be able to maintain control. Schmidt's going to tip it back into their zone as Cottage Grove's going to reset. Far side pass trying to separate out, intercepted by Anderson. Anderson comes near side for Quinter, and Quinter's going to send it right back the other way. Picked up by Cottage Grove, pressure by Anderson and Schmidt on the boards. Cottage Grove controlling in the corner. Nice play by Quinn to knock him off the puck. Hard off the glass. Slow enough, no icing. And Cottage Grove, here they come up the near side boards. Stretch pass up to the blue line. Coming in wide. Anderson pushing them out as they're going to play into the near side. Back at the top of the circles, out to the point. They're going to go to the far circle. Anderson with the pressure. Centering pass deflected wide by Quinter. Nice play by Quinter to knock him off the puck. Tries to chip up the boards. We can't control. Cottage Grove playing off the far side wall. Centers all the way through the blue. Thompson playing into the corner. Back out to the point. Oh! And Cottage Grove gets on the board. Power play goal with 36 seconds left of the penalty. Alan Nett hearing Civ chants from the cheering section of Cottage Grove. I don't think they realize that he doesn't care. So back to full strength with 5:54. Alex with the faceoff. Faceoff controlled by Cottage Grove. Good poke check by Henry. Jack going back the other way. He's going to dump in deep. Playing off the boards, trying to get back to the point. Brooks tied up underneath some skates. Nobody can seem to control. Brody finally able to clear the puck in. Skates through the D. Centers up. Oh, trying to get a spot. I don't know if we got one. Maybe got one shot on goal. Too much congestion in front. Cottage Grove now going to take a seat. So nobody knows what's going on or who's going into the box. Cottage Grove is definitely trying to exude some force. So 5:24, big power play goal would help right here. Face off one back. Quinn going to go far side for Luke. There we go. That away. Anderson with the low shot beats the goalie low. Ties it up with 5:15. Let's go, boys. So Brady out at center ice. Puck pushed back into the Cottage Grove D zone. Pressure by Schmidt. Intercepted by Brady. Oh, Brady's shot gets blocked. Luke trying to center up. Right out for Schmidt. Oh, shot gets deflected off the Cottage Grove D. Back out for Brooks. Over to Henry's going to dump back in deep. Tied up on the board. Schmidt on the boards. Fighting out. Brooks is going to hold in. Dump back in behind the net. Swing and a miss next to the net allows Luke to get a little bit more pressure on. Tied up now by Schmidt. He comes off the boards. Puck's going to bounce out, and the goalie's just going to cover. So Alex with the face-off now. Face-off one sideways. Brooks trying to hold the line. Pressure by Cottage Grove as they're going to be able to clear the puck out. Henry coming all the way back in. That's going to be icing at 4:19. So round 2 for Alex. Face-off one back by Cottage Grove. They're going to rim hard on the boards. Just able to clear out. No icing as it was deflected. Brooks down in behind the red line. Skating around. Picked up by Cottage Grove in the corner. Centering pass. Swing and a miss. Played in deep for Cottage Grove. Looking for their center. Oh, low shot goes wide. He had the point blank. Held in the corner. Tied up and hand pass again by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove's going to dump back in the zone. Quinn's going to play the puck in behind. Oh, jeez. Woo! Trying to play to the far side. Deflects on net. Al makes the save. Battle on the far side board. Back out to the Cottage Grove point. Good pressure by Jack. It's going to carry the puck out. Good pressure by Brody then. Quinn chips the puck out again. Brody trying to play through the red line. Back out to Quinn again. Thompson, just a buzzsaw. Anderson trying to skate hard around the far side. A little too far for Jack. Quick shot. Deflected in behind the net. Cottage Grove controls in the corner. Centering through. They can't control the cross ice pass. Brody's going to knock him down. Swing and a miss, and Cottage Grove now in the near corner. Good pressure by Brody again. He's able to clear the puck out. Brady going far side, trying to get over to Jack. Jack coming in. Oh, shot goes wide. And Big 84 coming back the other way. Good poke check by Brooks. Clears the puck out of the net. Takes the rush away, and they're going to dump in. Puck comes all the way to the near corner. Shot on net picked up by Henry. Schmitty able to clear out. Pressure by Cottage Grove at the red line. Back out to Brooks at the blue. Ooh. Moss was cherry picking. Almost was able to pick off for a clean rush. We're going to dump in deep. Down under 2 minutes. Good pressure by Schmitty in the corner. Brooks trying to hold the line as Cottage Grove's putting a lot of pressure on. Back out to Henry. Henry up the boards. Clears back out. That should be icing. Just fast enough. We're going to stay over here. Well, this has been the game we expected. This has been a lot of fun. Face off one back by Brady. We're going to rim far side. Cam chasing it down. Plays back for Anderson. Anderson's going to come up the near side boards. We're able to chip out. Cam's trying to chase it down on the far side. Cottage Grove just gets to the puck first. Good pressure by Benny. Cottage Grove gains his own. Low shot. Deflects just wide off of, looked like Brady on the board in the center ice. Tied up underneath. Quinn trying to battle hard. Getting up the near side for Benny. Cottage Grove controls in behind the red line. Pressure by Brady behind the net. Anderson putting some pressure on as well as Cottage Grove's going to send up the near side. Benny trying to get there. They're going to dump back in deep. Anderson comes near side for Quinn. Quinn can't get enough stick on it. Benny's going to chip back to him, and we're going to rim far side. Nice move by Anderson to clear out. They're going to dump right back in again. Cottage Grove controlling in the corner. Pressure by Anderson and Alex. Alex carries into the far side. Alex with a little bit of room now. We're trying to get a line change. Body check at the red line, and that's going to kill the first period. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Period 14. Thank you to our Woodbury Band and B1s for showing. They're going to see if they can match the Cottage Grove kids in the cheering section. Crazy first period. Let's see if we can keep up the intensity. Face off one back by Alex. Henry trying to center up, just misses mark, and here comes Cottage Grove back the other way. We got an angle. Oh, he loses the puck. Al's going to stick it back into the corner. Just misses on the shot low, and somebody's going to take a seat. Looks like us. Big save out in front. Oh, my goodness. We can't seem to touch them. They're allowing Cottage Grove a little bit more hitting than they're allowing out of us. I didn't see the play on the boards, so I wasn't quite sure, but we're starting quick with a penalty kill of the second. Face off one back by Cottage Grove. Back over across the point. They mishandle. Puck's going to go into the far side. Playing in behind the net. Cottage Grove setting up the play. Back out to the point. Stepping up to the top. Goes to the side of the circle. Back out in front. Big pad save. Puck bouncing everywhere. Cottage Grove can't get the second shot on goal. Back out to the point again. Blocked by Schmitty. Intercepted by Luke. Can't control as he gets knocked off the puck. It's going to get thrown into the far corner. Cottage Grove controlling in deep. Coming up the near side of the net. Hold now in behind the red line over to the far corner. Back out to the point. He's going to let one go. Sticked into the near side. Luke trying to clear the puck out. Just held in. Quick shot, glove save. So again, Luke gets cross-checked on the left side of the circle. Off the play. No call. Face off one back by Cottage Grove out to the point. Steps up. Big pad saved by Al. We're going to kick that back out of the zone, and Cottage Grove's going to reset. Good pressure by Jack. Swing and a miss by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove back the other way, gains the zone. Easy glove saved by Al. Wish people would stop texting me while I'm trying to call a game. Face off on the far side, tied up underneath, picked up by Henry. We can't clear out, held the line by Cottage Grove. Brooks able to control, clears the puck back out, and Cottage Grove is offside. It's down to 21 seconds left. Pushes the face off back in behind the red line. Anderson trying to play up the far side wall, intercepted by Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove's going to hold in deep. Anderson's going to get the puck in behind the net. Picked up by Jack. Jack's able to clear out. Jack's got a little bit of room now. He's got Brady on the other side. Over to Brady. Brady, oh, it's a big, there we go. Big first save by the goalie, and there's Jack to clean it up. Huge goal by the boys. That'll weigh. Brady puts a good shot low, puts the goalie out of position, and Jack does not waste the rebound. So with 11:31 left in the second, so back to full strength for everybody. Face off one back. Anderson makes a move at the blue line. He loses an edge. We're able to kick up far side for Benny. Benny trying to center up. Gets deflected off. Cottage Grove now control. A nice poke check by Benny. Benny's going to carry the puck into the zone. Cottage Grove intercepts. They're going to play off the boards. Good play by Anderson. He's going to flop the puck out. And Cottage Grove setting back up in their zone behind the net. Pressure by Cam. Off the boards. Pressure then on the far side by Quinter. Where was that call? Good play by Anderson and Quinton. Puck tied up now on the corner. Goes into the far side. Alex picking up the loose puck. Centers up for Benny. We can't quite control, and they're going to now intercept in the red. Oh, where's that call? Big number 6. Quick shot. Oh, pad save. Big body save. Bad rebound. But at least he saved himself. Cottage Grove's going to hold the line. Anderson trying to rim in behind the net. Kind of weird bounce off of the Zam door. Pressure now by Cottage Grove. Picked up by Alex. Top of the circles. Shot gets deflected into the near corner. Centers up for Schmitty. Schmitty with a little room. And here comes, I have no idea, Esfold or whatever his name is. Cottage Grove now in behind the net. Should zoom in so you can see. Trying to control. Centering pass misses the mark. They can't hold it in, and they're going to have to reset. They had a guy wide open. Dude, again, Cottage Grove is beaten on loop. Away from the play. Chip back in. We're going to come near side for Anderson. Anderson's going to clear the puck out. We're going to set back up as it comes all the way back into the D zone for Cottage Grove. Back in behind the net. High off the glass. That is going to be icing. We're going to stay right here. This is this is why you need 3 refs at this age. So face off in the far circle of the Cottage Grove zone, controlled by Cottage Grove. In behind the net. Good pressure by Jack. They're going to play up the near side wall. Intercepted by Henry. Jack's going to dump, or Alex dumps back in. Jack takes it hard. Then we get cross-checked in the back. Alex gets hit hard in the back. I sure hope they put Cottage Grove in the blocks for that one. So 8:51. We'll go on a power play. Face-off tied up underneath. Cottage Grove's going to be able to chip the puck out, and Brooks is going to chase it down back in our zone. Brooks goes far side. Brody just misses the mark, trying to get the Jack, streaking through. Played off the far wall. Brooks now back in our zone again. Oh, geez, swing and a miss. Luckily, Alex was ready. That's the shot on goal you don't want to count. Brooks is probably laughing, going back to the bench on that one, just trying to keep him awake. So Brady with the faceoff. Brady ties him up. Puck controlled by Luke. We lose an edge. Oh, boy, right out in front. Al's able to get a pad and cover. Woo, that was two dangerous shots. So we'll try it again. Face-off tied up underneath again. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson skating up the far side. He's going to chip off the board. That should be icing. So we're going to come back and do it again for round 3. Face off one back behind the net for Brady. Cottage Grove going to get to the puck first, though. Pressure by Quinter. Tied up. Cottage Grove controls. Nice deflection off of Quinn. Brady and Schmitty making a run. Gains his zone. Schmitty trying to play through. Picked up by Luke. Luke's trying to get back through. Short side. Oh, we get the rebound goal. Brady gets just enough to put it on net. Goalie can't control it. And I couldn't tell if it was Brady or... Oh, looks like Schmitty gets the rebound goal. So 7:44 with the power play goal. I'm not entirely sure how it squeaked in. Face off one back by Cottage Grove. They're going to go up the far wall, just a little too far to control. Brooks comes over to Henry. Henry looking for a spot. Pressure by Cottage Grove. They're going to cause an errant pass. Shot deflected just wide. Back out to the point. Pad saved by Al on the off angle. Cottage Grove, nice body check by Alex. They're going to knock us off the puck. Pressure by Benny in the corner now. Picked up by Alex. We get a swing and a miss. Back out to the point. And who are we calling now? I'm trying not to get frustrated here, but Henry's back in the box again. We don't seem to be getting the same calls. So 7:09 left in the second. We're going to go on a penalty kill. Brady tying up underneath. Puck comes back out to the point. Pressure by Schmitty. Cottage Grove's going to hold in the corner. Tied up by Quinter. Nice time kill by Quinn. Back out to the point for Cottage Grove. They're going to throw a quick one. Al's going to glove save. I don't care. If they're going to let them play physical, let them play physical. but you got to call it both ways. Brady on the far circle. Tied up underneath again. Schmidt's going to pick up the loose puck. He's able to chip out. That's going to be just too far. Just almost got the non-icing call. Good attempt by Schmidt. It's funny, the rink is oddly cold, but I am hot right now. This game's fun. About 1:30 left of the penalty kill. Tied up underneath again. Cottage Grove playing off the wall. Back out to the point. He's going to turn. Nice glove save by Al. Tracking it all the way. All right, here we go, boys. Face-off controlled back to the point by Cottage Grove. They're going into the near corner. Nice tie up by Anderson. They come out the far side. Pressure now by Quinn in the corner. Nice body check by Quinn. Schmidt trying to clear the puck out. Controlled by Cottage Grove at the circle. Tied up again by Quinner. Cottage Grove comes out. Top of the circle. Pad save by Allen to the far corner. Back out to the point again. Cottage Grove off the wall. Big glove save again. Well, Al cannot say he is bored today. So Alex out for the faceoff in the far circle. Wins back. Quinn skating in behind the net. Trying to play off the wall. Jack almost clears the puck out. Checked off the puck, and Anderson's going to send it to the far side. Cottage Grove plays off the wall. Carries the puck in deep again. Back to the top of the circle. Up to the near side. Swing and a miss. Oh, 74 backdoor. Big save by Al. Cottage Grove, far circle. Pressure by Quinn. We're down to 10 seconds. We just need to get that extra man back out there. Let's get this puck cleared. Quinn battling hard on the far side board. Sticking with the play. Cottage Grove still with the puck. We're out of the box. Quick shot goes wide. Anderson trying to play the puck up the wall. Intercepted by Cottage Grove. Tied up by Alex. Can't clear the puck out. Oh, puck comes straight out in front, and Anderson's going to clear it. Oh, we finally gained the zone. Some of those guys were out there a long time. I'm sure they just wanted a breather. 4:43 left in the second. Brady tying up underneath. Cottage Grove almost comes out. They're able to hold the line, dump back in deep. Play back in behind the net. Don't let him just skate free. Back out to the point. Shot deflected wide, picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt with a little bit of room. Brady going with him. Schmidt trying to go wide. Trying to center up. Back over to Brady. Big save by the Cottage Grove goalie. Intercepted by Henry. Henry's trying to carry the puck back in deep. Cottage Grove able to clear the puck out. And that should be icing because Thompson was cherry picking. We're going to come back here at 4 minutes left in the second now. Woo! Alex with the faceoff. Faceoff one back to Henry. Henry's going to let one go. Stick save. Cottage Grove plays off the far side wall. Benny trying to chase it down. And we're going to come right back here as icing now. At least the icing gives me a chance to breathe. Round 2 on the far circle for Alex now. Face off one back, controlled by Cottage Grove. That was offside, so we'll take it. Over to Cam. Oh, good play by the D to knock Cam off the puck. Henry trying to dump the puck in deep. Cam throws into the far side. Good pressure by Alex. Held in by Brooks. Puck in the corner. Back in behind the net for Cottage Grove. Good pressure by Cam. Out in front. Oh, and Cottage Grove looked like they're going to get an odd man. We jumped the play. Henry trying to get back. Pad save. Played up the far side wall. Down to 3 minutes left in the second. Intercepted. Can't clear out. Held the line by Cottage Grove. Oh. And the net's been off. Sorry, missed that one. I want to check my heart rate right now. I feel it in my ears. It's actually a pretty decent crowd in here. Brady with the face-off. Schmitty trying to cut through, gets knocked off the puck. Shot goes wide into the near corner. Trying to play off the wall. Anderson, just misses Schmitty at the blue line. Puck's going to come all the way back into the Cottage Grove D zone, controlled by them up the near side wall. Good pressure by Luke. Body check by Brady. We're going to go far side for Quinner. Quinner just a little too far for Schmitty as he's cutting through the blue line. Schmitty trying to chip through. Puck comes into the near corner. Cottage Grove trying to play off the boards. Good play by Quinner to tie him up in the neutral zone. We're going to dump back in deep. Cottage Grove up the near wall. Mishandled the blue line, but they're able to chip through. Nice play by Alex to get to the puck. Over to Quinn. Quinn trying to clear the puck off the boards. Held in by Cottage Grove. Quick shot. Al's just going to come out and glove it. Face off one back by Alex. Cottage Grove, they like to jump that winger. We got to start tying them up. Centering pass intercepted by Cottage Grove back in their zone. Brody with the pressure causes an errant pass. We're going to come near side for Jack. Jack gains his zone. Loses the handles at the top of the circle. Good poke check by Henry. Cottage Grove's able to clear out. They gain the zone. Bodie with the pressure still off the far side board. Brooks trying to tie up. Now Cottage Grove goes to the near side of the net. It's like Brody back in behind the net helping out. We got 3 down low. Got to get somebody out. Centers up. Intercepted by Henry. Nice clear by Henry in front of the net. Jack pressuring on the boards. Henry trying to clear the puck out. Finally able to control. Gets back out. Finds Alex at center ice. So we're going to dump. Down under a minute. Cottage Grove gains his zone on the far side. Drop pass. Looking for a shot. Deflected off of somebody sticking wide. Couldn't tell who. Brooks trying to clear out. Doesn't get enough. Cottage Grove holding in deep. Big pressure by Cottage Grove in the final minute. Tie up by Brady on the boards. Cottage Grove now in behind the red line. Good play by Brooks to control. We're going to clear out. That should just about clear the period. All right, end of 2. Felt like we were hanging on for dear life there at last couple minutes. So we're going to get a 1 minute break. I am going to go be quiet and get a drink. I'll be right back. All right, here we go, boys. Start of 3. 14 for 14. Let's get it done. Alex out for the first face-off here. They haven't even set the clock. You can't drop the puck. There we go. All right, face-off one back to Quinter. Quinter over to Anderson. Anderson makes a nice move at the red line. He's going to chip in as he gets checked down hard. Cottage drove off the glass. They're going to play him behind the net. Cottage Grove chips back out. 84 mishandles at the blue line. Able to hold in, though. Trying to chip through. Good tie-up. Oh, short side. Al gets just enough blocker on it to knock it away. Why are we clearing in front of the net? Let's not do that. Benny chips the puck out, goes far side. And Cottage Grove right back out to our zone. Trying to center through, finds Cam. Cam does a nice play through. Low shot sticked in behind. Where's that penalty is Alex gets knocked down from behind. Cottage drove off the far wall, or near wall, my bad. Puck bouncing everywhere. Schmitty controls, trying to make a quick move. Ooh, nice shot by Schmitty, just over the net. Held in by Henry. Cottage Grove in the far corner, plays up the wall. Intercepted by Schmitty. Schmitty gets knocked off the puck. Cottage Grove now looking for a little bit of speed going in wide. Nice poke for Henry. Henry's going to come near side for Schmitty. Schmitty with a little bit of room. Henry trying to catch up. Shot just misses the near side corner. And Cottage Grove clears back out again. Brooks up for Luke. Luke trying to clear the puck. Deflects wide. Bounces off, and Cottage Grove controls in the far side. Tied up by Brady. Henry battling in the corner. Puck gets knocked. Oh, man, we got to stop clearing out in front of the net. Brooks controls. He gets knocked off at the red line. Sorry, gets that short view, and I'm struggling. Brooks battling hard. He's able to dump in. We're going to get a line change. Alex with the pressure. Far side, they mishandle. Anderson's going to go chase it down. Anderson comes near side for Quinn. Quinn up for Brody. Good pressure by Cottage Grove at the blue line again. Brody's able to chip through. And Cottage Grove back the other way. Steps up. Looking for a spot. Wrapping around near side. He escapes back to the far side. Tries to center up. Gets knocked off the back of the net. Puck tied up in behind. Good battle by Alex. Quinter coming in to help. Puck still in the corner. Stalock's going to mishandle. Brody trying to chase it down. Good effort by Brody. Cottage Grove escaping back in, comes up the near side wall. They mishandle. Quick shot. Oh, deflects off the D. And back out. Puck's going to play off the wall all the way back into our zone. Anderson comes near side for Quinn. Quinn trying to get up for Brody. We can't control, and Cottage Grove back the other way. They were offsides. That was a delayed offsides call by the refs. All right, Brady, far circle of the neutral zone. 10:22 left. Cottage Grove's going to kick it into the zone, and were they offsides again? So we're going to do it again. Face off one back to Brooks. Brooks knocked off the puck. Oh, short inside in, beats him. Well, not what we wanted right there. Al trying to say the net was off. I think it beat him before the net was off, but all right, Alex, center ice. 10 minutes left in the second. They're all right, here we go. Face-off controlled by Cottage Grove. Nice deflection by Schmitty to hold the puck in deep. Cottage Grove plays into the far corner, picked up by Luke. Luke trying to center up, finds, oh, blocker save, oh! Big blocker save on Luke's shot. Cottage Grove centering up, coming back the other way. Nice play by the D. Cottage Grove's going to control far side. Looking for their spot. They swing and miss. Had a guy backdoor. And nets off again. This net post will not stay on. They keep trying to put some water on it. All right, boys, let's dig deep. Nice play by Luke. He's able to clear the puck out, trying to chase it down. Cottage Grove just gets to the puck first, and they're going to flip it all the way back out. We mishandle. Puck coming out into our zone. Anderson's going to chase him behind the net. Escapes back far side. Plays up the near side wall. Quick shot thrown at the net. Al's going to stick over side. Nice play by Quinn to control. That's going to get deflected out of play by Cottage Grove. Hey, let's play it the Osseo way. If play gets a little tricky, just kick the net off. Brady with the face-off. Face-off tied up underneath. Nice play by Jack. He's going to control. Jack trying to carry the puck in deep. Cottage Grove back the other way. Here comes Thompson. Nice play by Quinn. Knocks him off the puck. Cottage Grove still controls. Quinn trying to push him out wide. Good play by Quinner. Brady up the near wall. Trying to stretch up. Oh, just knocks wide. Brady with the battle at the blue line. Nobody seems to want control at the moment. Cottage drove fine. That was offsides by number 97 here. Poked back off the puck. Line held. Quick shot. Oh, hits off the post. And then a pad save. Al did not see that shot. Go thank your post, buddy. Made the second save. You're going to start seeing Cottage Grove throwing a lot of pucks in the blue line. They're putting both in the box, probably for the little tussle afterwards. Cottage Grove kind of ran through Alex, so Brady stepped up to defend him. So we're going to play 5-on-5 for 2 minutes. Face off one back by Alex. Brooks trying to chip up the far side. Cottage Grove holds. Here comes a quick shot. Stick. Al's going to cover. Looks like number 4 is getting told, don't do that again. Face off one back. Quick shot. Ah! Cottage Grove ties it up with a deflection out in front. So 8:02. We're going to have to step up and answer back. They have controlled a lot of zone time. Let's go, boys. Face off controlled by Cottage Grove. They're going to play up the far board. Coming across the red line. They're going to dump in deep. Anderson in behind the net. Off the wall. Schmitty trying to chip the puck through. Held in by Cottage Grove. They're going to dump in again. Cottage Grove back to the point. Quick shot blocked by Schmitty. Trying to center up all the way through the blue. Picked up by Luke. He's going to clear. Tipped off. No icing. Cottage Grove is all right on moving the pace. They've got a full arsenal. Oh, low shot. Sticked into the corner. They're trying to center up. Chipped off by Quinter. We're going to dump back in. You can tell they got a full bench. They are just working the pace as fast as they can. Oh, big check by Anderson. They had a guy centered. Cottage Grove looking for a spot. He should have come back to the point ages ago. Dude, hurry, hurry. We're getting a line change. They're scooping back up. Gains the zone. Quinn trying to push him out wide. Nice play by Jack. Cottage Grove in behind the net. They're going to control. Puck goes all the way through the blue. Benny, go get him. And they're going to chip back in behind. Anderson picks up the loose puck. Just misses the centering pass back out to the point. Al's going to stick. Funky bounce. He's going to cover. It's getting chippy. Why are they putting us in the box and not them? I don't understand. That is a terrible call. Al saying the same thing. How are you not putting one of them in the box? You can tell Al is frustrated right now. So face off one back to Cottage Road. Cottage Road back to the point. Quick low shot. Deflected wide by the guy out front. We need to hold on for 2 minutes here. Cottage Road in behind the net. Wrapping around back to the point. Low shot goes wide. Ref is aware of the loose net post, so they're keeping an eye on it. All right, here we go. Smitty with the face off. Tied up underneath. Cottage Grove's going to control the top of the circles. Pressure by Schmitty. Good play by Quinn to intercept. Schmitty trying to clear the puck out. Great play by Schmitty to get the puck out of the zone. Now Cottage Grove had a steam. Crosses over. Here's 74. Nice poke check by Schmitty. We're going to loop the puck out at 74. Where is the call? Jeez Louise. He hit him in the head with a stick. Over and over again, they're allowing the Cottage Grove players to just maul us. And they're intentionally doing it off the play. Let's go, Henry. Battle, bud. So 5:26 left. We got a minute 16 left of the penalty kill. Face off one back to Cottage Grove. They're going to go far side, but mishandle. Oh, Cottage Grove picks up after the check. Nice kick save by Brooks out in front on the centering ice. Back out. Oh, mishandled. Cottage Grove back in their zone. They mishandle again. Let's get to the puck. Brooks goes far side for Quinter. Quinter right back to Brooks. And that'll be an icing. .41 seconds left. Face off one back. Cottage Grove controls. They're going to go far side. He's going to let it go. Oh, he steps up. Good pressure by Luke. Low shot. Ah, beats him low. So 4:41. Down by a goal. Let's answer, boys. Let's answer. All right, Brody with the face off. Cottage Grove trying to play up the near side wall. Nice poke check by Schmitty. Schmitty trying to play off for Brody. Can't get through. They were offsides. No call. Henry can't flip the puck out. Right out in front. Poke check out. Big with body save. Rebound picked up by Brody. Brody trying to play through. Loses an edge. Cottage Grove controls in behind. High off the glass. Puck's going to come back out, and Quinn's going to reset back in our zone. Quinn too far. They waved it off. Looked like it tapped off the Cottage Grove. Pressure by Luke. Big number 6, head of steam, gets the corner. Low shot. Al makes a couple saves, wrapping around. And that's off again. Everybody thinks he's doing it on purpose, but he talked about this in warm-ups. Refs are laughing about it because they know it's not on purpose. All right, we're going to get a timeout. We need to mount some offense here. We haven't had a whole lot since midway through the second, so let's see what we do. We got 3.5 minutes left. I'll be right back. Let's get a face-off win and control. We get some O time. Controlled by Cottage Grove. They're going to go far side wall. Anderson trying to chase him down. Cottage Grove off the wall. They're going to carry the puck back in. Skating at the top of the circles. Throwing one in. Gets deflected wide. Good pressure by Quinn in the corner. Cottage Grove just keeping the puck in our zone. Quinn, hard off the boards. Held in by Cottage Grove again. Puck bounces out. Swing and a miss. Oh, another swing and a big. Puck got lost in the crowd. Here we go, center ice. Cottage Grove dumps in deep again. Under 3 minutes now. Brooks plays up the near side, up for Brody. Cottage Grove's going to gain the zone again. Big check, head first into the boards. At least they finally called a penalty. They called one of us as well. What did Jack do? Right. Why on earth is Jack in the box right now? I said it for years. I appreciate refs and what they do. It's a hard job, but this is home cooking. Quick shot over the net. Brady playing out, trying to get back to the point. Henry just able to hold in. Schmitty trying to play through. He gets hooked down. Back out in front, Brady! There we go. Let's go, boys. 2 minutes. Let's answer. Cottage Grove chucks the puck down the ice. This is not over yet. Let's go. Face off tied up underneath. Cottage Grove finally comes out with it. Oh, that should have been a trip on us. We'll take that no call finally. Oh, Brady with the stall. Brady coming in. Body save. Oh, Brady picks up the loose. Back out in front. Can't get it on net. Brady now in behind the net. Oh, gets poked off the puck. Cottage Grove high off the glass. We can't control. And here comes 74. Oh, nice play. Henry's going to intercept. Oh, and they're going to cover. Oh, where's the? Jeez. I guarantee you if Alex would have tried to trip one of them, it would have been a call. I just said the same thing. If he had done it, we'd have gotten called. 136. Nice play by Schmitty. He's going to, oh, we didn't see it. Schmitty's going to hold in. They're going to try to go high off the boards. Twinner trying to his best to hold on the line. Schmitty in to help. Cottage Grove right now is willing to tie up. Killing time. Oh, ow. No, they're pulled. Empty net. Brady dumps in. Schmitty chasing it down. Cottage Grove swinging a miss. Oh, we can't control. Anderson trying to tie up. Chipping off the boards. Luke able to gain the zone. Trying to make a move. Oh, good play by the D. They swing and miss in the neutral zone. We swing and miss. Schmitty's going to pick up the loose puck. 44 seconds left. And they're going to send the length. Is that on? We'll take the icing with 33 seconds left. There is a chance. I'll be honest, as happy as Cottage Grove is that they're winning, they've had 15 shots against them and 4 goals. We're over 40. Brady with the face-off. Oh, you got to come get it. Puck tied up on the boards. Back out, Brady. Brady looking for a spot back door. Oh, puck gets deflected wide. Schmitty off the boards, looking for a spot. Back out to Brady. Quick shot. Body save. Rebound. Can't get it on net. Goalie's able to cover on the side. 12 seconds. Quick shot. Oh, off the shoulder into the corner. And the puck will go the length. That's icing. They didn't call ice. Where was the no icing call? So That'll kill the second game. Boys battled hard. So we play Osseo at 5:15. Hey, we play with the intensity we did today in the first and the second. We kept battling. We'll be all right. I will see you guys at 5:15.